the greatest of all time. Hey man, shout out to your boy Zephfire for the video. Have not watched or reacted to Zephfire in a while. Enjoy his videos. Always have. Just I haven't reacted to your boy in a while, so I figure I might check out his channel, see what he's up to. And this is one of his latest videos, and I thought it was interesting, and I wanted to check it out. Mike, you know what I'm saying, obviously one of the GOATs, both Jordan and Mike Jack, you know what I'm saying. Just got done watching the biopic, and I really appreciate y'all. The Michael fans came out, okay, for the Prince scene, the Bubbles, Louis the llama, bro, Barry Gordy reacting to young Mike, all the scenes. I really do appreciate it. That short is one of the most watched videos on my channel. 60,000, almost going, it's like around like 50 something thousand, almost 60,000 as of right now, as I'm recording this video. It's May 2nd. But yeah, it's, bro, comments are over 2,000. I said comments, likes are over 2,000. I have almost 100 comments in the comment section. I gotta look and just go through everybody's opinion on the film, what they liked, what they didn't like, who said this, who said that. Regardless, I really do appreciate it. I really do, man. Absolutely really do. And like I said in the first short that I put up for the Michael film, I have a full reaction video, or audience reaction video, my first one on the channel. I'm going to drop that hopefully soon, but it keeps getting blocked by Universal. So hopefully, you know, with people watching the film, and I don't want to say the hype dying down. It's not gonna die down now that we got Michael 2 confirmed. And I also have my opinions about the film as well. Hopefully, soon I could do like a reaction breakdown of that, reaction of the film, maybe showing a little bit of the scenes. Hopefully it doesn't get blocked. If it does, I'll take some scenes out and just give my opinion of the film. I really did like it. Majority of the scenes were funny. The dance sequences were nice. Jafar, he did a really great job as Michael. And not just Jafar, the young Michael. It's not popping up in my head, but the kid who played young Michael, he did a fantastic job. Really did a fantastic job as young Mike. Shout out to him as well. The actor plays as Joe Jackson. Coleman Domingo played Joe Jackson. Shout out to him. Listen, when you're that good at acting to the point where people, I don't want to say hated. I mean hate in a good way. Like the vibe was, you know, we hate Joe Jackson, you know, this, that, and the third, which we obviously do. You know, he was a terrible parent. The way how he acted and portrayed Joseph, to get that energy, that vibe off, to get that from people, you have to be very good at acting, and obviously he is. Really did an incredible job becoming Joe Jackson, portraying Joe Jackson in this biopic. Nia Long did a fantastic job as Katherine Jackson. She did really great. Was very happy about that. The whole cast actually did a pretty good job. Kendrick Sampson playing Quincy did a really good job with that. Miles Teller playing John Branca, he did very good. Giuliano Valdi, I think that's how you say his last name, but that's young Michael. Shout out to you, young man. You did a very great job as playing Mike. Did a really great job. Shout out to you, man. All kudos to you, man. Overall, final thoughts, at least for now, I think this film will probably win an Oscar, maybe multiple. It's definitely going to win awards outside of the Oscars. I dare to say Domingo will probably win Best Supporting Actor for Males because of his role here, and Jafar might win an Oscar. Listen, bro, you never know. He might win an Oscar for this role, portraying Mike, because he did a really great job. And as far as I'm concerned, for movies this year, I don't think anyone's topping Michael. Maybe outside of obviously the Marvel films, Spider-Man, Rainy Day, and Doomsday. Definitely will check those out, and I hope I will be doing audience reactions to those as well. Stay tuned when those films come out. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I gotta really say about Michael, the biopic. I'm looking at the list here of the cast. There are so many people that were left out of this biopic. Obviously, Diana Ross is the big one. She was supposed to be in it. Her scenes were taken out due to legal reasons. It seems like this film had a lot of shit going on, from the Chandlers, the whole pedo situations that they were supposed to cover. That was taken out, and the whole film was delayed before that. And yeah. And then there's more people in here too. David Bowie's supposed to be in here. John Lennon, Liza Minnelli was supposed to be in this biopic as well. Dick Clark, we didn't see him. Mick Jagger, yeah, that was the next big one that I saw was supposed to be in here as well. We didn't see him either. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure that was Studio 54. Those scenes. Like I said, there's just so many things that were cut out that I wish were in there, that people obviously wanted to see, but due to legal reasons, they had to take them out. So, I guess it is what it is. Shout out to the director, Antoine Fuqua. Did a hell of a job with this biopic. Did a really great job with what he was given. I obviously understand people wanted to see more, but with legal reasons, what can you really do? It is what it is, I guess. But anyways, back to the Zephfire video. I'm not gonna speak too much more. Let's go ahead and get right to this video here. Obviously, he's seen the biopic.
The word, not the animal, means that you are the greatest of all time in any category that you choose. Now, the GOAT has been a term that has been wildly overused. I am a part of that problem, but that's besides the point. But we be out there calling any person or any character that we like the GOAT, to the point where it gets kind of concerning. Like, why are we as a society allowing DJ Khaled and GOAT in the same sentence? The only GOAT around, he's eating, my nigga. And after watching that Michael Jackson movie, that shit moved me. And this movie just showed me you cannot just call anybody the GOAT when you have people like him that exist. Like Michael Jackson.
And that's so true. Shout out to Zephfire for saying that. It's just listen, y'all, for like the past few years, especially with Chris Brown, they've been comparing that motherfucker to Mike for like the longest time now. I need y'all to stop doing that, for real. I need y'all to really stop doing that. Chris Brown, he's a cautionary tale, and he's very lucky too that his career didn't die off after that Rihanna incident. Even outside that, like, listen, bro, in terms of albums, singles, songwriting ability, producing, I heard people say Mike couldn't produce. Like, bro, no, that's not true. Michael helped produce with Quincy Jones, with the Thrill album, with the Off the Wall album. All you gotta do is see the documentaries. There's footage of him producing, like, for example, The Girl Is Mine with Paul McCartney. He literally composed the whole fucking song, bro. Like, stop playing with that man. Not just with that too, Ted Riley with Dangerous. I know people sleep on Invincible, but Invincible was pretty good as well. History, the album History, that too. So many good songs on there too. That Biggie song that he has this time around, that's slept on as well. I don't know how people didn't realize that he made a song with with Biggie. Like, bro, just listen, bro. Listen, there's levels to the music industry. There's levels to any sport, right? Basketball, soccer, football. All right. There's guys like Michael, and then there's Chris Brown. Chris Brown, he was popping for a little bit. And yeah, it made it seem like he was going to be, the next Michael. That's what people were trying to prop him as. But no, man, he ruined that opportunity for himself. He really did. He really did ruin that opportunity for himself. It was in the palm of his hands. when he was younger, but he ruined it. And the crazy thing is about that whole situation with the Rihanna incident, that happened literally, I think maybe a year before Justin Bieber popped off, which is also crazy as well. Literally right after he fell off, really off the rails, and lost that momentum that he was having from like 05 to like 2000. I want to say like late 2008. Yeah, it was definitely before. It was before that whole Grammy year incident that happened with him and Rihanna. Yeah, he lost all that momentum, and Justin Bieber took over. At least from what I remember. Yeah, Bieber took over, and yeah, his career really hasn't been the same since. In terms of Chris Brown, but like I said, y'all, there's levels to this. There's guys like Mike, right? There's guys like Michael up there, and then there's Chris Brown level. I would say Usher is on Chris Brown's level. They're like neck and neck. Mike's level, Elvis. I know people like flag Elvis, but regardless, Elvis is Elvis. You know, the Beatles, John Lennon, Paul, they're up there. Frank Sinatra, he's up there. Prince, maybe not on the same level as Mike, but he's like right there. Guys like them are on that level. And then there's like Chris Brown, Usher. I would say Justin Bieber's on the same level, maybe a tier lower than that. Justin Timberlake, the Neos, damn, who else would be on that level with them? I was thinking Trey Songz. Definitely not Trey Songz. No, he's no. Maybe the Marios of the world. Maybe guys like them. The Weeknd. He's probably on the same level as Chris Brown and Usher. Think of it as like that. The tier levels. That's what it realistically would be for Chris Brown. Definitely not on Michael's level. That's the whole point. Definitely not on Michael's level. I understand, people feel however they want to feel, but my personal opinion, just listen, bro. When I was in that theater, I saw a little boy. He was right in the front, and as this scene here with Zephfire portraying his uncle, because he was doing the Billie Jean moves, he was like, "Oh my God, your mom! This is like so cool. This is like so awesome." And I wanted to catch this on film. He was trying to dance like Zephfire, but it was Michael. Like, you get the point. Like, the man is not even here, and he has that effect on people. Like, I saw a clip where a woman or a fan or whatever had fainted in the fucking theater, bro, over this man. Fainted in theater. And he's not even here. This man has literally a whole generation of fans that are not even here yet. So I ask people, honestly, like, just be honest, all right? Do Usher and Chris Brown have that same impact? Do they have that same impact? And if the answer is not a solid yes, I'm just saying. Hey, man. That's all I gotta say.
It was just different. All this man had to do was kiss women on the cheek, and they looked like they was halfway about to collapse.
Right.
I know backstage Shawty was looking like this. I go through MJ's aura in depth in my aura farming video, but one thing that I did not mention was the music videos, because Michael Jackson's music videos are a lost art. Like, these videos would have the most insane stuff imaginable. Like, you would really watch through these and you would see women getting beat up, and Michael Jackson would just dance in response. Like, nah, this nigga danced on domestic violence and said,
Oh, I'm dead. Stupid.
One of the funniest music
Zephfire
videos to me was the one for Bad, where Michael Jackson's part of a gang and gets exposed for being a fake demon. And when Wesley Snipes pulls up and says, "So what's up, son? You don't even got no one around you. You lacking." And MJ's like, "Who lacking?" Spawns his group of YNs and starts dancing instead of running a fade. Is this nigga serious? This is really how them Disney bullies used to be running up, bro. And when he's finally done with his dance routine, you had him looking like, nah, this shit was dead funny, but it was truly goat material. material. And now we're gonna talk about other people of this same ilk. Now I do think
my man Goku, yes sir.
And for some reason, that's a hot take. I do understand some of the hate Goku gets, because back in the day, his fans were doing unparalleled levels of dick right. You couldn't talk about any anime character without hearing, "He not beating Goku though." Shut up, bro. Goku. The niggas typing this couldn't even beat diabetes. And although this was a very annoying era, it does not take away from the fact that Goku is the GOAT. Goku.
Yes, he is. I shout out to Zephfire. I definitely agree with him. Goku is definitely the GOAT anime character. Runner-ups, Naruto, obviously, probably number 2 in that category. Sasuke, let's see, Vegeta, right? Let's see, One Punch Man. Who else? Deku from, what is it called? My Hero, right? My Hero Academia. I'm not really that informed when it comes to anime. I've watched anime, it's just I'm not like super expert on anime. Yeah, for those who are, let me know down in the comments who you think is the greatest anime character of all time. Me personally is Goku, but that could just be biased because I only watch mainly Dragon Ball and Naruto. I watched a little bit of Boruto, but I wasn't able to finish. I may get back to it, but who knows.
Who has the most iconic move, the most iconic transformation, the most iconic silhouette. He literally walked so an entire genre of anime could run. So if you are someone in the camp that's gonna look at me and say Luffy is the GOAT, I just want to hold you by the shoulder and say this very calmly. Y'all niggas can suck my dick! When it comes to the greatest anime ever, that is a little too subjective. My anime list used to have Full Metal Alchemist at the top for years, and it was well deserved. It's one of the most perfect shows of all time, and I'd recommend it to anyone who has not seen it. Now, one of the most common places you would see the GOAT talk about is sports, and depending on which one you're talking about, there's either a debate or there is no contest. In American football, it is very clearly Tom Brady. I know niggas were trying to get...
Yeah, I agree with that as well. Football, yeah, definitely Tom Brady. I don't think it might take more than 50 years for someone to actually be better than Tom Brady. I know it sounds crazy, but it's including, Patrick Mahomes, what he's done these past couple years. But nah, Tom Brady's run was just fucking different, bro. Different. I remember watching on TV live that Super Bowl that he came back, that like over 30-point deficit he did. I mean, bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro. And I think it was against the Atlanta Falcons, right? Yeah, I think it was against them. And they had a very good team too. So it was like, dog, I mean, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, how are you not the GOAT? The man got 7 rings, bro. 7 rings. He has 7 rings, bro. Come on now.
What's up, Kermit the Frog for a minute, and I was just like, you do not make one of the largest sports comebacks of all time to be in Patrick Mahomes top.
Oh, it wasn't that. Yeah.
There was an undisputable GOAT in Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt was a different breed.
Yeah, Usain was different. Yeah, definitely agree with Zephfire here with this. Track, I'm also very limited as well. A few other people I may know. Obviously Jesse Owens, right? But is there anyone else that's, at least for track, that's like comparable to Bolt? I don't think there is. I really don't. It's kind of like hockey with Wayne Gretzky. Yeah, like hockey, track, football, those are like unanimous. Bolt, Gretzky, and your boy Brady. They are the GOATs of the respected sports. They are.
Saying lines that didn't even make logical sense.
And Usain Bolt has now broken his 5th world record in 12 months.
Crazy.
If you look at some of these races, it
Crazy.
was legitimately unfair. He was gapping the fastest
That is ridiculous, bro.
like it was nothing. And Usain Bolt was the type of dominant where I would genuinely hate the nigga if I was running against him.
That's
because
ridiculous.
his aura farming was on a completely different level. Because you'll see people using all their might to run as fast as they can, and you'll just see Usain Bolt next to them jogging while literally laughing in their face. Nigga, I harm you. Like, these are people that spend their entire lives training just for this moment. And Usain Bolt is taunting half the match and still getting first. You are not winning against this nigga in his prime unless you are doing this. And he was such an aura farmer, he actively ran slower on multiple of his world records because he was too busy taunting at the end. Like, this number right here is only a world record because he decided to slow down and pump his chest. If he was legitimately serious throughout all of his races, I don't even know how much faster he would have been.
It was like
I think the most legendary moment got in the 2008 Olympics, where he got 3 straight world records back to back to back. Undisputed GOAT of the track field. And we got even more undisputed GOATs like Tiger Woods.
Oh yeah, Tiger Woods. That's another golf, as well, along with hockey, football, and track here. Yeah, Tiger Woods. I know he's going through some shit right now. Oh man, Tiger. He's going through some shit right now, but yeah, he's definitely the GOAT of golf.
Now, man. I know recently we've seen this man Tiger Woods losing his mind. Big Phil! Bro was out there trying to make domain expansions. His CTE was acting up. But he is like by far the GOAT when it comes to golf. When you look at a lot of the metrics, he is by far better than anyone at place 2, 3, or 4. He was so good in his prime, people actively played worse when he was on the court. Like, this nigga's hockey was so strong, they would struggle in his presence. And there is some sports where the GOAT is more widely debated. 2 of the most toxic debates of all time is between LeBron and Michael Jordan and Messi v. Ronaldo. Messi v. Ronaldo gets...
Bro, this shit was... Oh my God. Especially La Liga. Oh my God, bro. Like, early 2010s, bro. Oh my God. Real Madrid and Barcelona, them going against each other. Holy shit, was that big, bro. And the crazy thing is, we actually got to see them play against each other. Obviously a few times. Legendary moments with every single time they played. I personally think Messi is the GOAT. Yeah, for sure. He definitely is the GOAT of soccer. Runner-ups probably be Johan Cruyff, obviously CR7, Ronaldo, Pele, Maradona, or R9 or Ronaldinho. You could throw both of them in that runner-up group, or your boy Zidane. You could throw him in there as well. But in terms of number 1, it's Messi. Messi's the GOAT. Sorry, he's the GOAT.
So toxic, it doesn't matter who you are. Their fans are willing to skin you alive if you disrespect them. I still remember this little girl at the World Cup saying Ronaldo was crying in his car, and grown men were actively sending a 6-year-old death threat. Bro, you're literally 40. But the debate between these two, I think, is the most intense in sports by far, largely because fans in soccer are way too passionate. Now, unlike LeBron and Michael Jordan, Messi and Ronaldo did compete against each other on multiple occasions, and damn near every single time they did, it was complete cinema. Now, if you look at the stats all together, Messi low-key destroyed the nigga, but they have both had some incredible matches against each other. I think the most popular back in my time was in La Liga 2014, where Barcelona and Real Madrid went against each other and Messi scored a hat trick. I remember this game having niggas in my family
that was ridiculous.
Crazy. I don't think you could go wrong with either one. If I had to choose, I think Ronaldo got more aura. Sui is the most iconic pose for a reason, and CR7 is the coldest combination of letters and numbers I ever seen in my life. Messi, meanwhile, is gonna cook you on the court no matter the scenario, but he's gonna do this being the most socially awkward person of all time. Like, there was a time where he was accepting an award and he almost kissed Mbappe instead of turning to his wife. His poses next to people be frying me too. He's unintentionally the funniest person ever. These are 2 of my favorite matches from the both of them. Definitely check them both out. And we can now go into LeBron and Michael Jordan. Now, basketball's GOAT debate, I think, is toxic as well, because it
yeah, toxic is an understatement. Mike is the GOAT. That's just me personally. I know people might, be like, oh, LeBron this, LeBron that, longevity, son the third. All right, cool. But in terms of peak, right? Let's take the peak of both MJ and LeBron. MJ did more in his peak than LeBron did. We all know this. That's why they keep mentioning longevity. They can't talk about their peaks because LeBron did not have a better peak than Michael. And me personally, I go based off of peak more than longevity. Yeah, longevity is cool, but if we're talking about the best and the best, we're looking at the best years. And Michael Jordan, right? Let's take 91 to 1993. That first three-peat. The dude was unhuman. I think he averaged almost like 50 points in the finals, bro. Ridiculous. Crazy.
Largely devolved into which player can we discredit the most. Like, I hate hearing
right.
people say
and they
Michael
do that
Jordan couldn't win without Scottie when he was dropping 15 points in the finals. And Michael Jordan had to average 45 for them to win by 3.
Crazy.
By 3! And I have to hear Jordan fans saying LeBron is a
Shout out to
joker
Barkley.
when he has gone through series where he had to average 35, 9, and 9 with his second best shooter averaging 12 and his third best averaging 9. And the teams that he was going against, 2 MVPs, All-Star cheater, DPOY, Finals MVP for 2 years.
Oh, hell no.
Like, I honestly hate this debate for trying to make...
Oh my god, bro. Yo, y'all remember them Golden State years, bro, where we all thought that basketball was done? That's how overpowered that team was. Like, the group was already overpowered with Kevin Durant. Then going to like 2018, late 2018, 2019, that offseason, when they got DeMarcus Cousins. Y'all remember that? Bruh, that was a whole different level of just broken. Curry, Clay, point guard, shooting guard, Durant, small forward or power forward, or Draymond Green. They would swap. One would play small forward, another would play power forward, and fucking DeMarcus Cousins, bro, as center. Crazy, bruh. It was like, bro, like these motherfuckers were the Avengers, bro. Like, who's beating them?
Both of these incredible players
Crazy.
worse for the sake of a ranking. Both of these niggas are insane, bro. Michael Jordan, they was out there calling him Black Jesus. It's blasphemy, but them niggas was right. Not only has he had the most aura out of any sports player imaginable, his stats pre-retirement were actually unreal. I'd recommend watching
And
some
still
highlights
stands,
from
some
the
of them.
1993 finals. He legitimately looked 5 times better than anyone who was on the floor. In LeBron, my glorious king, where do I even begin? Although he has done a lot of manipulation in his career to make sure he had the best
Not
chance
one,
of winning,
not two,
I think
not
fate
three,
made
not
sure
four.
Not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7.
Pay for it every time because he has
Stupid.
had some pretty terrible injury luck when it comes to his teammates. Like, he was out there playing with Anthony Day-to-Day Davis. This nigga would sneeze and be out for 2 weeks. And that has made him walk into certain series with his starting lineup looking like this.
Who are you people?
But the fact that he has always produced, despite his teams being rather atrocious at times, is simply incredible. Y'all should already know 2018 LeBron this year got y'all niggas acting like these. If I had to give you something to watch, I would definitely say watch the 2009 series between him and the Orlando Magic. It's literally a 30-minute highlight reel.
I don't know. Listen. I think personally LeBron's best year is 2012. That's just me personally. Like, from what I've seen LeBron, it's 2012.
Some of the craziest athletic feats you will ever see. When it comes to
that's true as well to a degree. But LeBron in 2012 was just ridiculous, bro. That win streak the Heat were on, bro. Like, LeBron was just that was his best year. Dude was he was a human cheat code that year.
the more subjective
Ridiculous.
niches, it's a lot harder to choose a GOAT. Genres like hip-hop constantly have GOAT debates, and there was a time where it was pretty unanimously known as Tupac. I would say nowadays, if you're saying Tupac
Facts.
is the GOAT, it is a LARPer take. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but just let me explain. Not saying Tupac's a bad rapper, he was incredible. But if you are under the age of 25 and you're going to look me in my eyes and say Tupac's the GOAT. You are just trying to be different and you are not a vibe, nigga. Like, real life, gun to the back of your head, name 5 songs from him. Like, what the fuck? You're dying. You're literally dying. Again, Tupac isn't at all a bad rapper, but I feel like people say this just so they can seem intelligent, like, wise move, nigga.
Right. And at this point, I think people would probably say Kendrick Lamar is probably the GOAT. But I could see that also, because Kendrick's Kendrick. And some folks might say Eminem is the GOAT, which I don't blame them as well. Some people might say Nas or Biggie, which they aren't wrong. They all have a legitimate case. I would say rap music is probably, I don't think there's one person you can just select as the GOAT of rap music. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that, if that makes any sense. If it doesn't, let me know down in the comments below. That's just me personally. Like, you could say like there's the best rapper, I don't know, like an image or cadence or lyricism. I think it should be spread out that way instead of just, okay, this guy's the GOAT, right? Because obviously Tupac, even though there could be an argument, he does have great lyrics, but I don't think he's like flat out better than like Kendrick or Nas. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's more nuance when it comes to rap.
The wise move. But rap, I think, is too subjective to have a singular GOAT. But y'all niggas just be saying anyone. Who? Now all the kids nowadays saying Playboy Cardi when this is the only line he speaks actual English.
Yesterday with my house, my grandma still play bingo.
NBA YoungBoy be getting plays too, and although he is tough, some of his songs are rather questionable.
Big like a baby, you could say that I'm a child molester.
GOAT superhero is also pretty subjective, but not really. You could only really discuss these 3 as the GOAT.
Yes, sir. I said it before in a video. I just said it, bro. The big 3 in terms of superheroes. See, anime, I'm not really that much into anime. I've seen anime, but I'm not really into anime like that, if that makes sense. But comic books, all in for it. These are the flat out. This is the big 3 here, alright? This is the big 3 of superheroes. Spider-Man, Batman, Superman. There's your GOATs. All of them. All 3 of them. You can make a legitimate case for all 3 of them as the GOAT.
Like, niggas want to be different so bad, they out there saying the real superhero GOAT is Nova.
What are you talking about?
What?
Spider-Man is my favorite out of the 3, but Superman, I think, is the clear GOAT. He's literally synonymous with the word superhero. I don't think that will ever change. Greatest video game of all time, I think, is way too subjective. However, there was a time where there was a unanimous GOAT.
Minecraft.
When I was growing up, all these lists were dominated with Ocarina of
Call of
Time
Duty,
on
maybe?
the top. Now, is it actually the GOAT? No, nigga. I wouldn't
Mario
even say
Kart?
it's the best in the
Maybe?
series, but I would say for a good 10-year span, most gamers were coining this as the best game of all time. And I don't know any other game besides maybe these 3 that have.
Oh yeah, yep. Yep. Minecraft, Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto. Yep, GTA. I was gonna say either Minecraft or Call of Duty, but yeah, Grand Theft Auto, you can put that in there. Fortnite, Once in a Blue Moon, it was looking like that was the greatest game of all time, but I don't know, the developers fucked that shit up for themselves, I guess. What other games? Oh, Mario Kart, like I said. New Super Mario, that whole series. Maybe the Lego Batman games / series, maybe you can put that in there, like a runner-up as well. But me personally, just with influence, longevity, I think the greatest game of all time is either GTA or Minecraft. That's just me personally. With longevity, popularity, excuse me. And everything else that just factors into, in terms of video games, in terms of the greatest of all time, the greatest video game of all time. Definitely GTA and Minecraft, they are on a league of their own. even with Call of Duty, and Call of Duty Black Ops 2 was freaking amazing, at least for its time. But yeah, GTA, yeah, Grand Theft Auto and Minecraft, they're in a league of their own. Yeah, definitely.
That on their resume. Now, GOAT video game characters, a different conversation. I think it's very easily Mario. I don't even know who else would enter the conversation, but me personally, I'm going Sonic. I know all the Nintendo fanboys mad, but what top 5 you smoking on, Mario? Cause my top 5 is Sonic, 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 Sonic.
Alright, y'all. That's it for the video today. He made a lot of great points throughout the video. I definitely agree with the majority of them. Yeah, the greatest of all time. It's a very complicated, I guess you could say, debate. Some sports, it's very complicated, some aren't. And he highlighted all of them today. Really enjoyed this video. Very funny video as well. Shout out to Zephfire. Like I said, I've been said this like numerous times from when I've reacted to him previously. He makes great videos. I really do enjoy watching his videos. I really do. Shout out to Zephfire. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you have not, please like, comment, and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. And coming over and join the MP fam. Love to hear from you guys. And if you like my reaction videos and others, I have a playlist of those reaction videos. Go check that out. And I have a playlist of the video games I played on this channel as well. Go check that out as well. And also, all of the shorts that I have in the microfilm, I put them all on the playlist. Go check that out as well. Y'all stay safe out here. Ben said it. I'll always keep saying it. Please stay safe out here. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. See ya.